went to Ripon Middle School, and I am a product of the education system here. I graduated high school with advanced diploma, and I went to college and received my bachelor's degree. But it took the community, it took my family, it took all of us working together as one. And the old folks used to say that it takes a village to raise a child, and I came up in that generation with parents who believed that and invested and were very active in my education. My mom is sitting right there. I remember I didn't get to go outside and play all the time like the other kids because during the summer she was already buying workbooks for the next grade I was going into. And I didn't appreciate that until later on in life, but I'm just blessed to be here. I'm very active in the community. I actually teach a class for the women in the Manassas Adult Detention Center every Thursday, and work with a lot of youth and a lot of young people, actively involving them in different things in community outreach. So I'm gonna do this little piece that I wrote, because I think that the topic here today, and I'm so grateful to you all. I've learned so much just by sitting here, and I was just like a little sponge just trying to soak it all up, because I think that what we're talking about is so important. Someone once told me that one man's problem today will become another man's problem tomorrow. And I think it's so critical that we all are involved in what we're talking about. We celebrate a legacy of men and women who understood the concept of the time is always right to do the right thing and pursue education. In fact, we are here today because of these great people who defied the odds of their time to acquire knowledge and make a stand for what they believed was the right thing to do and the right time to do it. Time. The indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future regarded as a whole. These events in the past bring us to the present, sneak peek into our future, awakening our souls. In times past, men and women bound in chains, bowed their backs to the whips of bondage wrapped in pain. Names renamed, bodies defamed, shamed humanity, blamed rationality, deprived morality, in actuality excused brutality. Dragged through the mud of public abomination, determination of dignity and self-worth to collab with the artistry of termination. Eyes bloodshot with the rage of self-willed annihilation of another, a brother, a sister, mother, father, all trying for themselves to discover how time determined that we are not all the same, some deserving to be esteemed while others consistently are disclaimed. Reframe the mindset resulting in a global outcome. Some stood silent while others saw humanity morally sinking deeper into slums. But there came a time when now became the time to educate, and in this type of disgrace, people stood in unison to dedicate and show the beauty of the colors of the human race. Steady pace to showcase diversity of creativity, conservation of positivity, canceling all signs of negativity. Overcoming obstacles of denial, pursuit of education placed on speed dial, the crisis of black education, continued ISIS of each generation, living in the present, in the moment of now, remembering the past to learn its lessons, resulting in doing the right things now. Now is the time to stand against hate, to stop allowing things that don't really matter to divide us and separate. See, now is the time to be concerned about our fellow man, overlooking our own selfishness, united as together we stand. Now is the time to defend those who cannot defend themselves. Stand up for righteousness, reaching out to someone other than ourselves. Now is the time to elevate the importance of equality in education, to lovingly teach others that they can overcome in any situation. Right now is the time to cease trampling on the necks of our children, to educate, to build opportunities for the future of their children. Right now is the time to dream dreams that turn into visions of tomorrow, to extend our hearts and set examples for others to follow. See, what will tomorrow bring? Like a palace with no king, if now is not the time, with every tick-tock of a single clock ticking by the seconds of time, leading to future chapters to unlock. In the presence of now, when future will unfold like nuggets of gold, the glittering essence of time to behold unfolds our future now. By remembering the lessons from the past now, the time of the present being now. Now the time is always right to educate and do the right things, no matter the cost paid for by times of education and doing right things. See, that's the future you as an individual can make the choice to create. It's like a painting of a beautiful sunrise, needing others to appreciate, congratulate, duplicate, never hesitate, always celebrate. The glory of now leads way to the future, resulting in precious moments of now. Learn from the darkness of a past of now. So I have a question for you. What now will you do with your now moment? Will you repeat the past? Or will you do the right thing, stand up, and become its opponent? All it takes is a moment, and that moment being now. Thank you very much.